but
probably the second biggest news in the boxing world is Fight Night Round 4 DLC Pack 3 and a new title update coming December 3rd, 2009. We got a list of questions from you guys in the community. We're just going to go through a couple of them and try and answer them as best we can. Just questions around the DLC, the title update, the game in general. Mike, we got them written down here on handy cue cards. Thank you, Skates. I'll throw the first one over your way. Is that cool?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Give her.
First question from Lord Lionheart. Serious sounding name. Will there be future DLC for other fighters?
Tough to answer. Would we like to do more DLC? Yeah, absolutely. Will we be able to, given time and resources? I can't say for certain. It really depends on how the next DLC does. I mean, if it does spectacularly well, then yeah, we'll always investigate doing more DLC if the Fight Night 4 fans, kind of let us know they want it, for sure. So,
I mean, I think it's something to keep in mind for you hardcore fans out there. We have had a team working on DLC consistently.
A team
since a team.
Three of us
since Fight Night Round 4 shipped. Sooner or later, we're starting to do some investigative work on Fight Night Round 5. Now that doesn't mean that Fight Night Round 5 is a for sure thing, that it's been green lit and it's all ready to go. But we got to get started on some work for that. And the longer things go on, the less work we do on Round 5, and the more we do on DLC. We're hurting any future chances for Fight Night Round 5. So it's kind of a balancing. We need to sort of make sure we put our full attention towards the future of the franchise as opposed to always looking back. So if things do, we would love to do more DLC. It's just at this point, the timing, we have to see how it works out. So here's one. Actually, you fire one back at me. This is also Lord Lionheart.
Oh, was it the next question, or?
Yep.
What weight will Hopkins be, and what will Liston's reach be?
So this is probably going to make some people a little bit upset, and then some people kind of happy. So first, the upset. Hopkins is in there as a light heavyweight because that's where he's fighting now and campaigning now, and he's still active and still doing really well, as I'm sure you guys know, with his dismantling of Kelly Pavlik. Now, Liston, his reach is that freakish 84 inches. That's what it's listed in on the screen. You go in there and choose Sonny Liston. If you buy the DLC pack, you can see his reach, 84 inches, even though he was only 6'2" tall or whatever it is. Authentic Sonny Liston reach. He's got a big long jab and a killer straight right hand. So Sonny Liston's reach is in there. Hopkins is a light heavyweight. Something to bear in mind, as we sort of have mentioned before, is that we are updating the game as well with the ability to edit licensed boxer ratings. So if you want to tune Hopkins down so that he has more middleweight type ratings, you can do that. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. One here. Online World Championship updates. There's a question here about the improved cheat detection logic. Mike, can we get some specifics?
Yeah. Well, no, you can't.
All right.
Because if I tell you what we did to detect cheating,
then you'll start cheating.
Then you would know how to circumvent it. So, I can't. I'm not going to tell you what we did. There's some stuff we did on the server side that just helps us detect when you feel as though you've been wronged by someone else who either pulls a cable or DNFs. There's some things we've done that make it easier for us to figure out exactly who did what and when, based on your comments and reporting into us, and then consequently fix that issue. So if you feel wronged, you can always find us on the message boards. I think I've corrected some issues, some fights for people already, but it makes it easier for us to do that now. So I'm not going to tell you what we've done in-game and on the server, because then it would make it easier for you to cheat. But yeah, we have done some stuff, and you should see improvement in that area for sure.
I think it's fair to assume that, I'm not ashamed to say, we underestimated how many cheaters there are out there. So that's why we're being keeping everything very close to the chest now. Because fool us once, shame on us. Fool us twice. Wait, how's that go?
You can't get fooled.
Anyways, fire.
Fool me once, fool you twice.
Fools.
Hey, Lord Lionheart. We'll continue with one of Lord Lionheart's questions.
This guy asked a lot of questions.
Please explain the old school rules mode of play rules, weights, rounds, features, etc.
So this is going to be the last one from Lord Lionheart because he asked a lot of questions and he's hogging all your time. Old school rules, basically, what we tried to do there is simulate, boxing before the Marquez de Queensberry rules, which is essentially the establishment of 3-minute rounds and a 1-minute break and a 10-second count when the guy gets up. So essentially, we took the standard gameplay engine, and the round doesn't end until somebody gets knocked down. That's the way it used to work. I think back in the Gentleman Jim Corbett days, maybe, or was that maybe even earlier than that? But essentially, back in the days when they would have, sometimes they would have 72-round fights because guys would keep getting up. That's probably not going to happen in our game because the get-up game gets pretty tricky. But essentially, you fight until somebody gets knocked down, and only then do you have a round break. And when you go to the round break in old school rules, you're not able to recover nearly as much health, stamina, and damage healing as you are in the standard gameplay. So you tend to sort of get a lot more tired, suffer a lot more damage, and have higher health production over the course of time. So they can be real wars of attritions and drawn out slugfests. But other than that, I mean, it's still, we weren't able to do like wearing just hand wraps dipped in resin and glass shards or anything like that, or no drinking alcohol in the corner like they used to back in the day. So it still looks like standard gameplay, but just the timing of the rounds, the knockdown logic, and the corner game logic has been adjusted so that it's like it was before they did the 3-minute rounds and 1-minute round break of modern boxing. And other than that, weight divisions stay the same, all that stuff stay the same, boxer ratings, etc.
Yeah, go forward.